Ain't nothing wrong with you, just remember you're special. Feeling hopeless and alone, just remember there's always God there to be there to help you. Put in effort, make mistakes, no one on this earth is perfect. Trial and tribulations both in life are guaranteed, but in the end it's all worth it. I'm hoping and I'm praying. This is something relatable and the words are beneficial when someone out there can understand what I'm saying. Mind, muscle, motivation. Let's stop playing. Share it with the nation. What they do though? You know what time it is. It's mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Hey, for my first timers, leave it right there. For my loyal subscribers, leave it right there. Hey, today I wanted to talk about vibes do not lie. Feelings come and go, but it's the vibes that show. Okay? I'm gonna let that marinate on y'all. Okay? Feelings come and go, but it's the vibes that show. I'm gonna hit some people hard on this one. Because some people may have fit the category. Some people may have fit the description. I don't care. Because we all about getting better, right? Okay, so here it is. Have you ever been out with another couple while you're with yours and they're arguing? Are you smiling? Maybe you don't let it affect you, but after a while, how does it affect your relationship? How does it affect the person you're with? You feel awkward, right? And maybe you get quiet. That type of negative energy, you aren't able to maintain a happy aura when you have people around you that are giving off such negative, disgusting vibes. When you're out with another couple, don't you want to be with another couple that's just as happy as you and yours? Right? See, for me, I wish life was like a beach. I've never even been on one, but when I look, I see people running, playing volleyball, little kids building castles. You see the sun, you see the sand, you see the ocean coming up on shore. You got your feet in the sand. I'm talking as if I've been there, but I haven't. But imagine if life was like a beach. Imagine if you were always around people who were positive, who were happy, smiling. Imagine. But unfortunately, that's not the reality that we live in, and it will never be, because not everybody is happy. Not everybody's happy. But I wanted to talk about how vibes do not lie. A lot of people, they're just not able to act. They're not able to be what you should be that you currently aren't. I mean, little kids, they can feel it. And if you're a little kid that can feel it, if you're 3 or 4 and you can feel it, you really think when you get older, you're not going to be able to feel it? That doesn't go away, because somebody's presence, also known as somebody's vibe, the energy that they give off. Like I said, some people don't know how to act. Some people don't know how to put that to the side and at least act happy, at least an hour or two. Some people, listen, during the summer, everybody's vibe is down there the same. Everybody's dehydrated. Listen, everybody's dehydrated. Everybody's hot, smelly, sticky. I mean, you name it. So that's what I'm talking about when I say vibe. Everybody's vibe is down near the same when it's hot. Everybody, listen, when it comes to Mother Nature, when it comes to the seasons change, when people's presence are almost the same. You know, you got everybody wearing the jackets and everything. You know, people are cold, but when it comes to personalities now, people have vibes when it comes to personalities. And a lot of people's vibe is just disgusting, man. I'm talking about disgusting. I mean, I already started it off with probably the best example that I can give. Listen, I've talked about being able to have a gift. The fact that I'm not around much people, when I am around a person, I know how to read them, and I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Have I been wrong? Of course, I'm not perfect. I was around a guy that he probably gave off a vibe. he gave off an energy that was so much like mine, where I felt comfortable to be around him, whereas everybody else, they wanted to stay away from him. And what type of vibe is that? He looked mean. I'm always told that. It's not what I want. I try to smile more, but unfortunately, it's what I've always been told. You can tell he worked out. You know, I work out. We just had the same type of uh, we just had the same type of aura about each other. But I wasn't scared to approach him, not in an intimidated type of way, not in like that, but we were so much alike when it came to our presence. I was comfortable to be around him. You know, we started talking about football and we just started laughing. So now normally if I was young, you know, I would have fell into those other type of things. I would have thought, no, I'm gonna leave him alone. He's probably having a bad day. But that's what I'm talking about. Like you can be wrong about somebody's vibe, of course. Of course. But um it kind of contradicts everything that I'm saying, the energy, but you have to be willing also to approach somebody even if you're reading them wrong. Like I said, I've been given the gift of not being around people so much to where I can read people. I'm not saying perfectly, but I can be right about a person more than what I'm wrong about a person. And like I said, my vibe and my energy that I give off, of course, like everybody else, you know, it goes up and down, and it just depends on who you're around. Some people have such a great personality, even if you are having a bad day, their vibe and the energy that they give off can completely change yours. So I'm not bringing this up just to say how, you know, people's vibe can be disgusting, and you know, I don't want to talk so negatively because it works both ways, just like everything else. It has pros and cons, just like everything else. And hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Under Armour, sponsor your boy. You know, I just sponsor your boy. Anyways, I had to do that one time. You know, I gotta get mine like everybody else. Um, but yeah, like I said, vibes don't lie. Feelings come and go, and I made a video about that. And feelings lie, okay? And what I mean by that, like I said, you can feel one thing and subconsciously be something else. And you gotta watch that video to know what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, well, I want y'all to put the phone down. Put the phone down and just listen to your boy, okay? Just listen to your boy. You ain't gotta look. Just put the phone down and listen, okay? Let me be therapeutic. I'm not a therapist, but let me be therapeutic. Again, vibes do not lie. If you're around, I don't care how nice you are, okay? I just don't care. A person can give you a vibe to where you're not nice anymore. An obvious example. You're the nicest person in the world. But if you get hit on, you're the thing that is most nice about you, which of course is your personality, is going to change. So, what I mean by that, people's approach can change the vibe that you have. And if you're steadily around somebody that hits on you, your kindness is going to change. Now you're going to be defensive, even if it's a guy or girl, because you're going to continue to get that same type of approach to where the energy that you used to have is now going to turn into a defensive mechanism type of energy, because in your brain, you're telling yourself that you're not telling yourself, you've told yourself so much of how to defend yourself when it comes to that type of approach. Like I said, people, pros and cons apply to absolutely everything. You can have your vibe and your energy changed, messed with, all those things. And I'm not trying to sit here and tell you what to do if that happens to you. I'm just letting it be known. I'm just letting it be known. And for me, like I said, like I was talking about with the similarities with me and old boy, um, my vibe and my energy wasn't necessarily messed with. This is just me. I've always had a focused, nonchalant type of look on my face. You know, I don't smile a lot. And anybody who works out can come off intimidating. Hell, you can be a female and you can work out, and to another female, you can be intimidating. And it doesn't have to be in a it doesn't have to be in a an aggressive type of way. It doesn't have to always be fight mode. People are intimidated by people who already have what they don't. That can be another intimidation factor. It doesn't always have to be somebody who scares you. So when I say intimidation, when I talk about that, when other people talk about that, let it be known and remind yourself, being intimidated doesn't always have to be scared. So that's an energy that, I mean, golly, that's the type of energy that is, it's just known way too well and way too much. You know, I don't know why. I've said it before. I don't know why we as people, when we're around somebody who has what we don't, or when we're around somebody who looks a certain type of way that we don't, I don't know why we have to give off an energy that is jealous. I mean, why can't we have an energy of motivation? Why can't we have a vibe that wants to be around somebody who is at a higher level than what we are? You know, we don't have to always have our energy dropped. We don't always have to have our energy crushed just because a person is ahead of us. I mean, who cares? We're all running our own race. We're all in our own different lane. And at the end, we all have the same type of finish. But between where you started and where you finish, that's up to you. All those trial and tribulations and how you stumbled and how you get up, that's all on you. So we have to be aware of the type of vibe that we have and that we're giving off. And we have to be aware of the type of energy that we're giving and receiving towards people and from people. Because, like I said, we can be wrong. We can be wrong. We can be wrong not only with the other person, we can be wrong with ourselves. You know, thinking that we have to act a certain type of way around a person. I get that a lot, people. I really do. With people, when they know my background, that I've been in the army, that I work out, I look a certain type of way, and I'm able to do this. It's unfortunate that physicality always leads to intimidation, and it always leads to um, like the same gender. I'm gonna say girl because for guys it's obvious. I mean it doesn't take a rocket science to sit here and explain that whole situation with guys, but even with like females, if a female is around a female who always looks up to par, I mean she always keeps makeup on, she always keeps herself, you know, looking approachable. Why do you have to be intimidated by that? And again, intimidation is not just being scared, but being jealous. Why? I mean, why can't you use that as motivation to look in the mirror and be like, oh, I can look that certain type of way too? And if she's in shape, why can't you be motivated to say that, you know, I can maybe, you know, get in contact, get this person's information and do what they do. And hell, you can look better than them. Like, Lord have mercy. I just don't understand. I mean, you be hearing females talk about another female who has a certain type of dress on and they obviously look better than you, and that female that's intimidated, she want her to get up at it. She wants her to get up at it. And for the guys, I mean, I'm not I'll be all day sitting here talking about the guy situation. I mean, guys are so intimidated by another guy's physicality and another guy's intelligence. I like I said, if life was a beach, Lord have mercy. Golly, if only it was that simple. If only. But I love, and I'm not lying, people, I love to be around somebody who has a vibe that I want, a presence that I want, a type of energy that I need. I love being around them. I don't sit here and say that they have a vibe that is so like I don't sit here and say that for somebody who has a who has all those things that I mentioned when it comes to a male. Maybe they has physicality, maybe they have the intelligence, and maybe they have you know the nice smile. You name it. I'm not going to be jealous of that person. I may not be able to create the same type of smile as them and to build the same type of intelligence or the same amount, but the fact that I know that it can be created and it can be had, that's all I need to know. My smile may not be like theirs, and like I said, my intelligence, it may not ever get to where theirs are, but the fact that I can be more intelligent, the fact that I can smile more, that's that's going to be the result in the vibe that I have after. See, what I'm saying is people's vibe and people's energy, they can either lift you up or put you down. Period. You can misread people's vibe and people's energy. Period. And then like I said, some people, they can have a disgusting negative vibe and energy and you just feel it. Like I said in the beginning, feelings come and go, but it's the vibes that show. And again, with the couples, a lot of people have been around couples that are just so toxic. They're so toxic. And they go out in public and everybody sees it. They don't have to misread it. They don't have to even look into it. Some couples just are. I don't even mean to laugh because it's really not funny. Because that toxicity and that dysfunction is it's only getting worse in this day and age too, where you have access to somebody else and then you're still staying with somebody you don't want. Lord. But anyways, that's not to say the here nor there, but you some people's energy and vibe show so much everybody sees it. And then what's going to be the result of that? You're going to be talked about. And then say it was just one day where you just didn't get along, you just had a bad day, maybe you both woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know how that's even possible, because you only can wake up on one side of the bed. That's bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway, and we're gonna leave it at that. But it's unfortunate because you can just have a bad day where you have a bad vibe and a bad type of energy that you're giving off, but people are going to now create a label on you both, telling everybody to stay away from you. That's the unfortunate part about the type of vibe and energy and the type of presence you give to people. Now, the first time, okay, give the benefit of the doubt to those two people. But then the second, third time, that's who they are. And that's not something that's not a type of vibe and energy that they have when they're out. That's the type of vibe and energy that is just them when they go home, when they go out, everything. That is the most unfortunate part about it. Like I said, feelings come and go, but it's the vibes that show. I can't say it enough. Feelings come and go, but it's the vibes that show. Why does feelings come and go? I'll explain it again. Feelings come and go because you can feel a certain type of way, but you can act differently. Vibes are the ones that show because, like I said, if you have a certain type of presence about you, it's not a split personality. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. If you are around a person you know that's disrespectful, your vibe is just you're not going to be all happy and down to earth with them. Especially, what are you going to do when that person disrespects you? You're going to really smile in their face? You really going to stay around that person and let them disrespect you? No. because it's their vibe that they have around you that they're letting you know that's who they are and how they that's how they are about you. I was gonna say feel. I was gonna contradict myself, but um, Lord have mercy. Vibes, okay? Vibes. Vibes, that word has been used for years, first off. If somebody is 50 and up or 60 and up and they happen to come across this video, it's not some new generational word, okay? Vibes have been used for years. So it's just not a new generational type of word. I want to say vibe is in the dictionary. But hey, it's mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Like, subscribe, share. I really hope I've given off some type of info. I hope this was a fun and informing video for y'all. And hey, if you're somebody who just wants to grow, listen. If you're somebody who just wants different suggestions, different things that you haven't heard of that you can apply to your life, subscribe, like, share. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to live my best life. Every day I'm living to learn and I'm learning to grow. That's what it's about for me. That sounds very simplistic, but I'm a simplistic type of individual. And as long as I'm growing, everything else I'm going to succeed in. Yes, sir. Have yourselves a great Monday, and we will see y'all. Like I have a whole crew. I will see you tomorrow with another video. And make sure y'all drop comments about what you want your boy to talk about, because I can use some different topics. Until next time, y'all. We out.